صلى الله عليه وسلم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهداه. أما بعد, the Prophet ﷺ used to pray night prayers. And night prayers have their own majestic feeling, because you pray it in the middle of the night when everyone is asleep and no one is knowing that you're standing there facing your Lord, supplicating, invoking, making dhikr, asking Him for what you need. So one of the famous du'as that the Prophet used to open the prayer with was this beautiful supplication.
اللهم رب جبرائيل وميكائيل وإسرافيل فاطر السماوات والأرض عالم الغيب والشهادة أنت تحكم بين عبادك فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون اهدني لما اختلف فيه من الحق بإذنك إنك تهدي من تشاء إلى صراط مستقيم.
O Allah, Lord of Jibreel, Mikael, and Israfil, creator of the heavens and the earth, knower of the seen and the unseen, you are the arbitrator, you are the judge between your servants in that which they have disputed. Guide me to the truth by your leave in that which they have differed and disputed, for verily you guide whom you will to a straight path. What a beautiful dua. What a way to begin your night prayer. You express your helplessness to Allah Azza wa Jal by praising Him. O Allah, the Lord of Jibreel, Mikael, and Israfil. Who are these? These are the three greatest angels of all. The archangel, Jibreel, Israfil, and Mikael. They are all responsible of things that give life. So Jibreel is responsible for wahi, revelation of the Quran. And this is the life of our hearts. Israfil is the one who is responsible for blowing the horn, as-sur, which will resurrect people from the dead on the day of judgment. The Prophet told us, ﷺ, he has put the horn in his mouth and did not blink for so many years, anticipating the instruction of Allah Azza wa Jal to blow in it. So he's the one responsible to giving the life after death and resurrecting the people. While Mikael is the one responsible for rainfall. So he's the one who gives life with the grace of Allah to the earth so that plants would grow. These great angels of Allah Azza wa Jal, the Prophet is indicating that Allah is their Lord, who is the greatest of everything, subhanahu azza wa jal. So he asks Allah, as He is the Lord of these three angels, as He is the creator of the heavens and the earth, as He is the knower of the unseen and the seen. So what you see, this mug, this PDA, is seen. What's in the next room is unseen to me, but it might be seen to others. What's out of this world is unseen for everyone. What's underneath the earth, what happened in the past, what will happen in the future, how things are, these are all unseen. And Allah is the only one who knows the unseen. So when I ask Allah Azza wa Jal in the beginning of my prayer with these beautiful glorifications of Him and His attributes, I go into my quest. So I say, Ihdini, guide me to whatever people have disputed upon, because you are the one who arbitrates. You are the one who judges between the people in what they have disputed in. So guide me to the truth with your leave or by your leave, because you are the only one who guides to a straight path. What a way to begin your prayer. And this is how every one of us should start praying. Unfortunately, we don't do this. We say Allahu Akbar, we recite the Fatiha, Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum, and that's it. What happened in between is negligible, is nothing. We can't relate to it, unfortunately, and this is a very downfall of our ibadah, because the weaker our connection with Allah, the weaker we are as human beings. Among the beautiful du'as that the Prophet used to say in the beginning of the salat, which the most of us don't know, is the following dua.
الله أكبر كبيرا الله أكبر كبيرا الله أكبر كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا والحمد لله كثيرا والحمد لله كثيرا وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان من نفخه ونفثه وهمزه.
The Prophet used to say, Allahu Akbar Kabira. Allah is the most great, or Allah is greater, the greatest. So this is superlative way of saying Allahu Akbar. He used to repeat it 3 times. Allahu Akbar Kabira, Allahu Akbar Kabira, Allahu Akbar Kabira. Then he used to say, Walhamdulillahi kathira. And he used to say, much praises for Allah 3 times. And then he says, وَسُبْحَانَ اللَّهِ بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا. And glorify is Allah the Almighty in the morning and in the late afternoon. 3 times. وَسُبْحَانَ اللَّهِ بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا. And then after that, he begins to seek refuge in Allah, which indicates that he's going to recite the Quran afterwards. But seeking refuge in shaitan, we all know as A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Boom, that's it. Yet there is another way of saying this that the Prophet used to say. So he used to say, I take refuge with Allah from the devil, from his pride, his poetry, and his madness. So these are 3 things that shaitan is known to be associated with. Pride, nafkhihi. So I seek refuge in Allah from the evil of Satan, that he would not throw pride into me. And from his poetry, nafthihi. So poetry is good when it's good, but the vast majority of people who use poetry use it for bad things, whether in Arabic or in other languages. So you have rap, you have music, you have lyrics, and it's all in disobedience of Allah Azza wa Jal. And finally, and his madness, وَكِبَرِهِ. And this, in a way, is talking about madness, seizure, because seizure is a cause of a malfunction in the electrical currents in your brain, and this is medically treated, or because of the issue of jinn possession. And this is treated by ruqyah and by reciting the Quran, caused by jinn, by the devils. So the Prophet, in this beautiful short inauguration, seeking refuge in Allah Azza wa Jal, acknowledging and telling us how shaitan can negatively affect and impact us. May Allah protect us from his evil. This is all the time we have. Until we meet next time, I leave you fi amanillah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.